Hello, Bear Bitbusters. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ultimate Chip 6. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, almost 2 months in fact, but I'm here and ready to make some more progress. Had a rare day and it wasn't actually too busy on the weekend, so I can actually play for a bit. And we're starting things off with obligatory block shuffling level, which looks like it's going to be a pretty difficult Sokoban right off the bat. It seems like this level is divided into two segments. This one is all covered in toggle walls for some reason. I'm not exactly sure. And up here, this doesn't seem to be anything stopping me from going up here and completing this. So it looks like I can do it in either order. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the bottom, see what I can get done here. Already I can see that, for one thing, we're not going to be able to get any more blocks to the right through the bottom gap because this wall to the left. That's a standard formation that prevents you from pushing blocks through. And so, in order to get blocks to the right, we're going to have to take this top left one and push it down, but not right now because this one's in the way. So we just need to kind of maneuver that out of the way first. Maybe something like this will do. If we do this, then we can push this in here. Let's see what that leads to. I just need to work out any dependencies that I need to be aware of. Like obviously, if we have a block here, we can't push one up. If we have one here, we can't push it down. So I think we're gonna have to take care of the um I think we'll want to take care of the bottommost button from the right, or the button above it, or from the left. Basically, the block has to be pushed left onto some of these buttons. And I think that the upper button might be the last one. Or actually, if we take a block down here and we can push it to the right, then it could be the first one. Let's just give that a try and see what happens. Or is that not smart? No, because I need to, in order to take blocks in from the upper gap and then push them down, I need to be able to go around in a circle, like that. Okay, I think I need to, it's almost like a sardine can puzzle even without the typical toggle walls. Because I need to have enough blocks in position before I start covering some of these buttons. They'll seal off my available movements. So yeah, this button can't be the last one. It's just not possible because there's no way to get a block to this space. So it has to be done before this one. And that means it also has to be done before this one. Okay. So maybe it should be the first one. Let's see what I can do with that. Something like this. See how many can actually fit in this little area down here. Not very many. We'll fit about two. This can go over here. It doesn't really help though. Go over to here. One, two. This goes up and to the right and start clogging the path to move around so I can't push more blocks down. Let's see, so it looks like I'd like to fill in these three buttons first and then these two last. Let's see if I can do that. put this here. This one goes down. The other one is up and around. Not quite. Doesn't quite work out, does it? Or actually, I can make an almost seal, but not quite. Wait. Not work. Okay. I'm thinking perhaps I should have not filled in that top left button so quickly.
Mm,
I think that the beginning was alright.
mm,
Aren't a lot of choices right at the start. Really, the left side of the room isn't much of a problem. It's just the right.
mm.
There's not a lot of room to put these blocks onto the buttons. So if I first, it's not good. Yeah, the thing is, this has to be covered before any of these three are permanently covered, because I need to go around to push a block up onto it. No other choice. So yeah, covering it early seems to be inevitable. I just need to figure out how can I fit somehow 3 blocks into this lower area. If I could get 3 blocks into this lower area without covering up any of the buttons on this row, to be specific. So how did I want to do this for now? Or maybe covering the top. Maybe this corner is okay to cover now. What does that leave me? Let's see, a block here, a block here, and a block here. Then if all the buttons on the right are, then if these 2 buttons are covered, then I'm still okay, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so I want a block here, a block here, and a block here, I believe. Is that possible? It should be. Most definitely should be. Okay, then these just go right in. Then how do I do this? I think I push this one to the right and over. That one goes over and up, and then I sort of curve everything around. It's a little weird. I think this works. Basically, the lower block and the lower left block and the upper right block are going to kind of swap a little bit. Not exactly, but sort of. Actually, I can just do this. Oh wait, can I? Nope, I can't actually get back out. I think I messed up the ending, but I think the setup would have worked. Whoops. Yeah, what I was thinking, I just needed to do what I was thinking and not the what I thought was a new solution. So let's just set this back up. I think once I see that pattern, that should make it easy to do. Actually, this block here, well, this block here has to go down to the bottom left because the other block's in the way. The block on the right is in the way of it. So let's just try this again. Like this, and this. So simply right, then this, and up, up. See, the bottom block goes to the second to the bottom button, the second to the bottom block goes to the third to the bottom button, then the uppermost block goes to the bottom button. Not what you'd expect, but it works. Okay, so it looks like half the puzzle's done, and it only took 60 seconds once I knew what to do. That's good. And I'm not going to try to go through the traps because I don't know which set of buttons controls the first traps in the line. I don't want to... That's just a silly way to mess up. Okay, this is a little more involved looking. Dependencies to be aware of. Uh, this button will have to be covered before this button, that's for sure. There's just no way around that. How do I get into the right side? Well, actually, do this. This is all reversible. Okay, so this block could maybe go here. Anything stopping me there? Not really. Okay, so what I can see is a big what I can see as a big limitation is that untangling this requires me to have a path around through here. Untangling these two blocks, I mean, requires me to have a path down the middle, because this block will have to go right. The biggest limiting factor I can see so far. So what if I just do this? If I mess up, whatever, I'll just restart, because I know how to do the other puzzle already. Then I can try to concentrate on the middle section. Oh, okay. Maybe this won't be difficult after, or will it? Huh. What to do with this block is a good question. Actually, doesn't look hard. Let me see if I can do this. It's just a little separating the blocks, then putting them back before you put them into their final positions. I think that might be all there is to it. See, I gotta fill these in. And I think I can do something very similar on the other side, but let me just make sure. Something like this. And put it over there, and it looks like we are done. All right, excellent. One level down, it wasn't quite as hard as I thought it was going to be. The top section went really smoothly. Yes! All right, we are back into things. We've just hit the 2/3 mark, and coming up next is level 41. Just another regular Thursday. Just another regular Thursday with fast blinking toggle walls, which I was probably supposed to go through as fast as possible. Yeah, looks like you only get one shot to go through those. Okay. That was a good Sokobon level. It wasn't quite as tricky as I expected. They just, like, the puzzles just had a couple limiting factors that you needed to work around, and they weren't super complicated. Anyway, let's see. I wonder what I would have gotten if I went up. Oh, if I'd gone up, I probably would have been stopped short of reaching the exit. I'm sure of it. So it's a little guessworky, but it's right at the beginning of the level. The layout of this level somehow reminds me of unlicensed archaeology. This section here with the diagonal walls. But I don't think it's the same elsewhere. Some sort of big, giant chip collecting maze, perhaps? Certainly looks like it over there. Which way do I go first? I'll just go this way first. Okay, we've got blocks and monsters. Let's see, I need these blocks to block the Well, it looks like I probably will.
mm,
Oh, whoops, I took an extra step
mm,
that I
mm,
didn't
mm,
mean to take.
mm,
And I messed up the
mm,
beginning. Okay.
mm, 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 mm,
I think
mm,
the path
mm,
was
mm, mm, mm,
somewhere
mm,
around.
mm, mm,
No, it was in the middle.
mm, mm,
There.
mm, 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 mm,
So what's everybody been up to? I know, last I knew, some people are working on new level sets. I think JB and Josh are working on their walls of sets. CCLP 3 for Josh and CCLP 1 for JB, and I think that Leseneth is also working on a walls of CCLP 3 set, if I remember correctly. So once again, am still kind of slow at playing level sets, but I'll hope to give those all a proper look at some point, even if I don't let's play them. And what about outside of Chips Challenge? Personally, I've just started playing in a volleyball league, just recreational, pretty casual, at my local YMCA. Does anyone else play any sports? Have any experiences they'd like to share? See, it's kind of interesting. I don't really know any friends who play volleyball, so I'm kind of signing up with a uh, whoever, sort of random people. You just sign up as individuals and they put you on a team. And so far, as far as the game's going, I'm doing decently well, like for a beginner. Certainly making a ton of mistakes, but I'm also making some pretty nice plays, like blocked a spike last game.
mm,
It felt pretty neat to do. And my serve accuracy is going up too. It was terrible, like utterly terrible when I first practiced it just a couple of days before my first game. But then I practiced again one night before my first game and I improved a lot, like from less than 10% to about 66% accuracy. And the good thing is that the players on my team are all more experienced than
mm.
me, which kind of helps cover for my weaknesses and they can help me learn. But and they're also really nice, really understanding, even though they know I'm going to make mistakes because I'm a beginner. So I really appreciate that. They cheer me on when I do well, they console me when I do badly. It's all pretty casual. Unfortunately, I just learned that I'll be assigned to a new team because one of the teams didn't have enough members, and so it's pulling members from the other teams in the league. So I guess I'll have to meet a bunch of new teammates. Hopefully they'll be as good as my previous ones were. So for this, looks like there are several ways to get to these chips. I don't know how strict this room is. Uh, say if I get to these chips and then push another block in there, does that help me get out? Because getting out is certainly something might need to be concerned with. How many blocks do I have left? So yeah, have any of you played in volleyball or any other sports? Let me know what it's like. Especially if you've been playing if you didn't play in high school and you're playing in an adult league, because that seems probably a different experience. Hmm. As for these blocks, it looks like I may have messed up because I see how I would need 5 blocks to get, or even 6 to get back out. Hmm. Maybe I'll get flippers. Maybe I'll just go forward and I'll find another way out, or I'll get flippers. Or maybe I don't need to cover this water space at all. I can't really see what's up ahead too well. So what do I do here? One, two, three. Hmm. Oh, I got 4 blocks. Okay, that should be enough to get out. Assuming I don't need to fill in this water space now, instead use the force floors to get back out, which looks like it's pretty likely. I should have enough blocks. Let's see. Is this okay? I think so. Whatever. I'll come back to it in a second. Don't think I could take a block out to that big lake in the middle of the room. Yeah, no way to get a block out of here to the starting area. Well, just need to be careful. This is certainly an unusual arrangement of tiles. These sort of checkerboard of recessed walls and water. Not quite a checkerboard, but close. To be filled in with blocks. That's unusual. Definitely seen something similar like construct a maze, but that didn't have you blocks, filling in water with blocks. It's a puzzle. Oh, really? Okay. Thanks for telling me. Wasn't sure about that. What's the goal? The goal looks like it's to flip the tanks, maybe. If I flip them, they're gonna turn right around. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I see it. It just need to do a double hit. That'll stick the tank on the right, and then I'll use the button right under it to go on through. It doesn't look that hard. Yes, and I'll just get out of here the way I did before. Maybe the block maneuvering is the actual puzzle. Yeah, I gotta be the left side. Does matter which side I fill in. What? Never mind. That tank is trapped. Or behind an invisible wall. I guess I was all worried for nothing. Yep, that's an invisible wall. Okay. That was just silly. It's not like it was going to be that difficult, but it turns out it's not a puzzle at all, except for the block maneuvering. Alright, so now we can leave this area, and I only have 120 seconds left, because that block pushing took a little longer than I would have liked. Looks like you just need to find a yellow key, maybe? Alright, now I need to figure out... Oh wait, I'm gonna get another yellow key, aren't I? Yep. Now I just need to wedge my way into here. Simple enough. And avoid these fireballs. Slightly less simple. Oh, but they're just going around in a ring. So just extend the ring all the way around the outside and get them in a stable loop. Easy peasy. Now I just need to bring some blocks out of here. One should do the trick. And that's it. Now I'm probably going to have to reactivate the toggling based from whatever it was that was doing it before. There, that's one path in. Here's another. Probably they both work. And now we're playing Blue Forest Water, apparently. Or I'm just gonna, or there is no, or there are no solid walls and I just need to hit the button. Could be. Well, that's done. Okay. Wonder what was there before. What was triggering the toggling before. I'll probably put a note about it in a little subtitle once I finish editing. Alright, that was quite an unusual level. Seems like it was meant to make you think it was a little harder than it actually was. Especially that ending and the tank thing. Alright, choice tools. So far, this kind of reminds me of either tool shed or combinations. It looks like I'm gonna have to pick which items I need to get certain ships. Perhaps only one at a time. Right now I just need to solve the maze without any help. I don't even know where I'm trying to go. Okay, a key. So I guess it's going to be just getting to the next key, which I can't really see where it is. No, wait, there are more keys up there. Hmm. Maybe it's a case. Ooh, it's probably a maze where I can pick any combination of items that I want, and it'll work. Is that right? Let's see. This one requires. Let's see. You can get it with anything except uh, toggle walls won't help here for this chip, but you're gonna have 3 items, so you're guaranteed to have something that helps. Yeah, I think it's just a pick whatever you want and solve it kind of maze. So I'm gonna just do this. Test my theory out. These are always kind of neat. A little difficult to build well, I think. So congratulations, Jeffrey. Especially if it manages to stay challenging throughout. Here we go. So far, so good. I think we're on the right track. I think any combination will work. We have the green key. Don't need to bother going around the green doors. Okay, here we go. Here's how we get to this. Here's another. Unlock more doors. More doors. More than one more door. Yeah. This is probably one of those optimization levels where you gotta pick which of the items will get you to the exit the fastest. I wonder if it was a time trial. I know there have been plenty of other time trials in this set in the past. I should look up Jeffrey's comments and see whether it actually was a time trial. Let's see. Last one. And that's it. Everything's all taken care of. Just need to find the exit. Was it in the bottom left? Let's make my way. Oh, it's just around the outside. Lots of exits, but only one can actually be entered. Very good. Fahrenheit Frenzy. Hmm. Whoa. Ah, not ready for that. One of these kind of dodging patterns, I see. Okay, so now do I need to preserve the bug? Stop it from hitting that? No, that was probably wrong. Let's just try sending it in there. Or, no, if it goes in there, it's going to clone fireballs over and over. That's probably bad. I think I was right. Because these fireballs are just going to get in the way here. So what can I do? It's one of these levels where it can be kind of hard to find the path forward, I think. Very limited mobility here. Let's see, if the bug were to somehow go further, where would it go? It would go into this bomb. Can I get it through here though? Not quite. The block is just in the way. And I can't quite get anything on into this bomb. Or into this bomb. Or over here. So it doesn't look like we can do anything. What else can we do? Anything different? So yeah, I think if I let it do that, yes, it's just going to clog. That's not good. Whoa, if I put the block here, that's still no good, because then the fireballs will hit this bomb, but they're still clogged away. They'll go onto this force slide, and that's probably not going to help. This is like my weak point. Sometimes figuring out, when there's a big long level, sometimes I just have the hardest time figuring out how to get it started. Yeah, here's the thing. If I had 2 more keys, I could... If I had 1 more key, I could get this block out of the way. But as it is, it's just blocking the bug forever. Oh, of course it's under this block, and I just forgot to check. Whoops. Okay, just simply do that, and then the bug can go around and hit that bomb up there. Don't. Okay, you cannot beat the bug to the intersection. There we go. Of course, there's a key under the bottom block. Why wouldn't there be a key under the top block? Need to pay more attention when I'm playing. Bomb. Okay, key number 3, and then key number 4, I think we just do something like this. Boop. Kaboom. And we're ready for new content. Do I want... I can't fill this in. I cannot fill in the water there. But do I want to clog the cloner later? I don't know. I'll leave the block here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it later. Never mind. What the heck? What was up with that? Hmm. Okay, think again, Andrew. You're not done yet. That beginning. I can push the block in there. What good does that do, though? Really could use a blue key would let me into somewhere new if I can time the bug dodging properly. Here we go. What happens if I send a fireball up? Except, well, not really possible. Or, if I fill in the water, send the fireball down, it hits the toggle button, and then dies. Which lets me get into here, essentially. Essentially lets me clone more fireballs. That's all it does. Then if I, okay, I think I have an idea. It's the only thing that seems to actually be possible. So push a block in here, it fills in the water. Go up here, clone a fireball, the toggle button will let me out. Fill in the water, or pack down the dirt, I mean. Fireball reverses, goes up, and then hits a bomb, I think. That's an interesting use of a clone machine. Really requires you to pay attention to everything and not count out any possibilities too early. That's for sure. So what's under here? Anything useful? Yeah, that's more like it. What does this mean? Well, I want that wall to flip while I'm behind it. Means I can go down here. Okay, we're getting low on time. Something new here too. Okay, so we won't need to time the bugs as we go in here. I might not have enough time to finish it on this attempt, but should be okay for later. Okay, so if we can get a block here, disrupt the bug, send it into that button, it'll flip the toggles repeatedly. That's gotta be what we need to do. Time is running out. This level's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be, it seems. Say this can go probably into that water up there. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to make it, but we learned a lot. Can do this much faster now. So the time limit, whoops, the time limit is 212. I get it. I get it. Boiling point of water. It's a little high for what would, for a time crunch level, but it might be intended as a time crunch level nevertheless, just because you have a lot to do and not that much time. At least not much time to figure it out. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And what is it I need to do? I need to, that's right, do this. Grab both yellow keys afterwards. Clone one more to let myself out. Clone one to blow up that bomb up top. Get a suction boot. There was a blue key. Where was the blue key? Down here. Now we just, yeah. Take this down, push it where the blue key was. Blue door was. Start flipping the walls, or flickering them as I like to say. We're gonna get fire boots at some point. Seems to be the only way we could. Oh wait, maybe we. Whoops. Ah, they're just putting this back in here just because we can. Taking it out. My mistake. Okay. I think I want to take this with me, but I want to look ahead too, even though the time's running low again. Fire boots, finally. Good. Okay, so how many blocks do I have left? I've got this block, that block. I only have 3 blocks right now. And there are 4 buttons. No, I've got 4. Okay. So yeah, we just simply push these onto the buttons now. Trying to avoid cloning fireballs just cuz. Alright. Even knowing what to do for most of that, it looks like I'm going to finish with just 30 seconds left. This is a tightly timed level, even if the time limit's 212. Of course, from the perspective of someone who's optimized, it's probably not. You can probably finish with like over half the time or something. But for a casual player, it is a little tight. And that's not bad. It's definitely intended to be like that. It's not super long. There aren't that many